We have been mostly under the clouds, but we did see some peaks of sunshine later this afternoon into the evening hours, and we are tracking some rain right now on satellite radar. We got a little break right now, but we are tracking activity up towards the north with some more activity in portions of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and we are tracking much of the severe threat mainly up towards the northwest and northwestern Arkansas, right around Branson and southern portions of Missouri where they had that tornado watch that they issued. Already had a few tornado warnings issued for northern Arkansas and even some areas of southern Missouri. Expecting the severe threat to remain mostly towards the northwest as we go into the overnight hours, but it's going into tomorrow morning when we could see our round of severe weather. Not going to be as drastic as what they're experiencing up towards the northwest and portions of Iowa where they had a couple confirmed tornadoes, but it will be a possibility and something to consider. I'll have more details about that in just a moment. Right now, current temperature here in Greenville is 77 degrees. Winds are out of the south about 15 miles per hour, mainly in the upper 70s across the area. It's also 77 over in Greenwood, 75 in Vicksburg. It is 73 though up in Clarksdale and Batesville, 76 for Monticello. It is definitely warm for it to be this late at night, but we're expecting temperatures to drop down to the mid 50s as we get into the early morning hours tomorrow. Winds are south. It's 15 miles per hour here in Greenville and same for Greenwood. 16 down in Vicksburg and Jackson, 14 in Batesville. The winds will still be rather gusty. We'll see gusts up to 20, potentially 25 miles per hour as we go into tomorrow. Now, we did break a record in Greenwood, 87 degrees, which surpassed the record of 84 set back in 1956, and we tied a record that's over 100 years old. Last time we were this warm, it was 84 degrees on March 6, 1918. That was the last time it was this warm. So we had definitely been tying or breaking records for it to be this early in March. Now, as we go into the overnight hours tonight, much of the area will be in the lower 60s, could see mid to upper 50s towards the northwest. 56 for Cleveland tonight, 60 Indianola, 61 Hollandale, 66 Yazoo City, 67 Kosciuszko, and 61 up towards Charleston. Tomorrow, we're going to reach our daytime highs mainly during the morning and early afternoon hours. Once we get into the late evening hours, we'll start to see temperatures drop down to the mid 50s. Right now, we're looking at mainly lower 70s and upper 60s, 67 Cleveland, 61 Clarksdale, but 71 Carrollton, 72 Chilla, and 74 over in Kosciuszko. Now, as we go into the overnight hours tonight, going around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, this is when we start to see that main line start to approach our area. Those will be the potential for some severe weather. Mainly high winds will be the main threat. Once we go into the later portions of tomorrow morning, we'll start to see that line mainly down towards the southeast with some more activity further off towards the west, moving into our region throughout the morning hours. We'll still see some activity going into the afternoon and evening hours, but the severe threat will mainly during the morning hours. Once that cold front moves through, bringing that severe threat, once we go into Monday night, we'll get a little bit clearing up towards the north. Portions of the delta as high pressure begins to build up in that direction, but we'll see some activity further down towards the south in Jackson. Once we get into Tuesday, we'll see more widespread activity of rain begin to move into our region. That'll be due to a low pressure system that will slowly approach our area with that warm front, and we'll see more activity as we go into Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. So expecting more shower activity as we approach the midweek. But once we get closer to Thursday, we'll get a little bit of break, but we have another area of low pressure that will potentially bring some more rain to our area as we go into Friday. Now, right now, severe threat tonight will be mostly towards the north. Do have a slight risk that kind of cuts the northern portion of the viewing area, Coahoma, northern Bolivar, Deshay County. But expecting activity to be mostly towards the north. Going into tomorrow, we'll be under a marginal threat for severe weather, and we'll be mostly concerned for our area. Really, just high winds are going to be the main thing we're looking at. Tornado and possibility of large hail. Going to remain relatively low. We could see hail up to a 1/4 inch in size. Expecting rain to continue throughout much of the week, Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll be dry going into Thursday, but Friday we'll have another round of rain. But we're expecting dry conditions as we go into this weekend. A quick look at the Mississippi River. It's at 43.5 feet today. It'll rise about a foot to 44 and 44.2 by Wednesday, reaching 44 by Friday, but expecting the drop as we go into the weekend. Tonight, expecting a low of 56. Clouds will be increasing. Isolated thunderstorms will be expected. Tomorrow, reaching high of 69. More scattered thunderstorms. It will be mostly cloudy. Winds southwest 15, 20 miles per hour. In the extended forecast, more rain as we approach the midweek. Drier on Thursday. Temperatures kind of up and down this week with rain returning on Friday. But as we go into the weekend, temperatures will drop below freezing Friday night as we go into Saturday and Sunday. But we'll warm back up as we go into daylight savings on Sunday.